Radio Merseyside.
David R Mellor is my guest on the Poetry Spot today. Welcome, Dave.
Hiya.
How's things going for you? All right? Christmas a busy time?
Yeah, well, I did a reading in Williamson Square.
Excellent.
So all the shoppers going past it was fine. So that was good. So I've done some festive type poems here. Some interesting ones, hopefully.
Okay. Starting off with
Christmas. The first.
it's a good title. Gives things away, though, doesn't it? Really.
It does a bit, because we used to have these family gatherings, and my mum would say, "Well, your Uncle Johnny's coming now, and you're really close to him." And I says, "Well, when I was 3, I used to know him. We're hardly going to go under the tables playing with trains now." So
No.
This is it. We gathered round and tucked into some family misery. Of that there was plenty. Forgettable presents were open and discarded. A carving knife for the vegetarian. A heavy metal CD for the soul fan. We pulled crackers, of which most of them were, and left everything which had to be said unspoken. And then slowly we crept back to our separate lives, trying to forget the misery the others had caused inside. So,
Good tidings of comfort and joy. Okay, Dave.
but there's always two sides to Christmas.
Of course there is.
And I saw people in Liverpool queuing up to buy their presents, and this came in my mind. A gift. Waiting in the queue, as far back as the eyes can see, I wait and wait to get you something for all you've done for me. Priceless, you gave it free, held my hand when sadness swept over me, a smile at the end of a long day. I'm paying you back in a small way. Waiting in the queue, tired after a long day, now just 4 more places to go, imagining your face I glow, I say thank you for being you.
It's nice, Dave. I like that.
That one's all right.
Make a nice present, that poem.
Be cheap if you just photocopied and gave it to everyone.
Yeah, but it's done with feeling, isn't it?
It is done. I had somebody in mind for that, because we forget the small things that people do to get us through the year, and it's everyone's walking around and you think, oh, you can get a bit sceptical, but they're thinking, I must give something to somebody to say thank you for them, you know.
Yeah, it's much better knowing you're doing that than buying a present that you just think you have to buy.
That's right. But when I'm walking around, you can see people rushing around, but some of them, you know, they're really putting their thoughts into it, and, you know, they care. It's look at it a different way.
And finally,
I'll give you the title at the end.
that's unusual.
That's unusual. Wait for it. Tuning in, not dab, but a dab hand. As our family moved from the heart of Liverpool, alone and adrift on the edges of Merseyside, you brought home what we'd left behind, still spinning the discs, talking to real people with a kind ear, making each person feel important. It's now dab, and you're a dab hand, the soul of the city, the common man, nothing false, no pretense. Your words ring through this city, and your love for it shines through. Billy Butler. And this is for you, Billy.
Well, thank you very much, David. That's very kind of you. That's very nice. I will put it on my wall.
Hope you like it.
That is. That's very nice. I feel very flattered. Thank you very much. I love the dab.
Yeah, well, that's you know what I mean. I just...
Digital audio broadcasting.
Yes.
Okay, all the best to you, Dave.
You as well, mate.
Long may you continue. You're still available for bookings and stuff like that?
Yes, if people want to contact me on melodramatic@live.co.uk for charity events and anything like that, and I'll put a smile and a tear and everything on people's faces.
And of course, people can ask you, could give you details and ask you to write a poem for a special occasion.
I do that as well. I do that as well for weddings and then I've also gone and done readings at people's weddings, because it gives that special touch. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. David R Mellor, our guest poet for today. And from poetry to the...